plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Half 85. Alert, alert, alert.
First down throw for Allen. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Take that shot downfield.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd and short. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
Gun. 56, 56. Look out.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Another try following the sack. Gets this to Kincaid. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out. Hey, hold. Look out.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Cook. Scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out from the 30.
Here we go.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Connection made to Dell. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Finds Miller, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Stroud throwing here on first. Still on his feet. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5. On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's cut beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Strong. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Stroud. On the move, headed right. Pushing for the end zone, and it lost the football. It's not loose. Ooh, bad fortune's turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this 3rd down.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. So that's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Middle.
Here's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Alert! We go!
Throwing now on first down. Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stroud off the play fake. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Here's a give up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 42. Oh, he put everything he had. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Houston touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets up the edge to the 35. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Allen now on first down. Complete to Coleman. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Offensive runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
5 wide. Half. Off 52.
First down throw for Allen. Brought in right side. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills pushing for points. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hey, hold.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets him around 6 there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Setting up the running back screen. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Here's Stroud now. That's brought in by Miller. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. He'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
On the quick, right?
Throwing off the play fake here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 18. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Cut out left. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. On the 48. Dell with the grab. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Back to throw, Stroud. Setting up the screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
That finds Miller complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be fourth down. The Texans set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. They'll run it with Cook. He'll cobble together a yard there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Stop. That's it. Alert! What is that?
Allen to throw. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 3rd and goal.
What's that?
3rd and goal for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the the Bills grow their lead yet again. Pass now to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lower the deficit they face. Tank Dell the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will trail by 25.
17.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Allen looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Simple dive up the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They just get the play off. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive... Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Here we go, let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Bills get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, I'm it, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you execute.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Half 85, half 85. Alert, alert, alert. Gun.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Wow, wide open here, complete. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Trying it left side with Cook. Still has room inside the 15. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 from the 41.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finding Collins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed to Collins. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
A gain of 18 on this play. And the Texans 1st down.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Handoff now out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And he could have a free play here. And oh, he got it! Interception! And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Running it after the penalty. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will trail by 25. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills close to beginning the year 4-0. New set of downs for him from the 46. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The running back gets it on the draw. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is,
the lateral goes haywire, live ball. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again from their own. And this is going to result in a safety. Give them 2 points in the ball. Now, we can't even pretend to be surprised at this point, Brock. They've been playing such a great game, and that safety joining an impressive list of big plays that they have had.
Yeah, this lead has been built on so many different types of plays. Kate, why not add a safety to the mix as well? Put
2 on the board. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Another one for Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And their start to the season.